to conclude, we have seen that the relative reactivities of the carboxylic acid derivatives is as follows. So acid chlorides are highly reactive, followed by acid anhydride ester, and carboxylic acid and amides are least reactive. And the reason can be attributed to two aspects. One is the reactivity of carboxylic acid derivative depends on the basicity of the substituent that is attached to the acyl group. So in case of acid chlorides, so this chloride is a very good leaving group, so it's a good leaving group, and hence it's a very good leaving group, and hence acid chlorides are highly reactive. Whereas on the other hand, amides are poor leaving group. So here amide is the leaving group, are poor leaving group because this is a strong base, whereas in this case this is a weak base, and we know that weak bases are good leaving groups, whereas strong bases are poor leaving groups. The second reason for the observed trend of relative reactivities of carboxylic acid derivatives can be attributed to the contribution from the resonance contributor. So if you look at the carboxylic acid derivatives, the acyl group which is here, can accommodate the negative charge because of the ability of the oxygen to bear a negative charge, and hence the leaving group, which is Y here, attains a positive charge. And observe that this is a double bond. So more is the contribution of this resonance structure, the more likely that this C double bond will be stable, right? And hence we can say that the weaker the basicity of I, the smaller is the contribution of this resonance contributor. So this structure with a positive charge on Y, and hence it will be difficult for the Y or the leaving group to leave the acyl carbon. So in case of acid chlorides, we see that this resonance that we have drawn here makes a smaller contribution. So this makes a smaller contribution. So this is not very stable. So this is not very stable. So this is not very stable contributor, whereas this is a very stable contributor. So this is a very stable contributor, and hence breaking this CN bond is difficult, whereas breaking this Cl bond is quite easy. So these are the two reasons why acid derivatives are, why acid chlorides are very good reactants for nucleophilic acyl substitution, whereas amides are poor.